And if you notice the spire of this building here, you see it consists of 4 interworking dragon tails and 3 crowns on the top of the spire, which symbolizes the 3 countries, Scandinavian countries, Denmark, Norway and Sweden. Og her på jeres højre side ser I Københavns gamle børs. Den er bygget i 1620'erne, også under kong Christian den 4. Hvis I lægger mærke til børsens spir, består den af 4 sammenslyngede dragehale og 3 kroner øverst i spiret, som symboliserer Kalmarunionens 3 lande, Danmark, Norge og Sverige. And then another no bridge, so I go down. So the great building which you see now on your left side over here is our central bank. And it was built by the famous Danish architect Arne Jacobsen in the 1970s. And Arne Jacobsen, among other things, is also known for his building of furniture, among which you can name the ant, the fool and the egg. Og her på venstre side sejler vi nu forbi Arne Jacobsens nationalbank, som er bygget i 1978. Og Arne Jacobsen er både kendt for hans bygninger, men også hans møbeldesign, hvor nævner myren, ægget og svanen. And then approaching a low bridge, so please be seated. And just in front of me here is in the 1750s. The exterior expresses the king's great influences and power of is very beautiful, decorated with large windows. White is the turning of the almost yellow with heavy undecorated walls and small windows. But of course none of this is seen by the king. If you wait to go up.
Yes.
I noticed it now with the difference. Thank you. And then if you turn your attention to the left side over here, you will see the old ferry green terminal, which used to connect Copenhagen with Sweden. It was built in 1942, and by the end of the century it was closed because we got the new bridge connecting Copenhagen to Malmö, and now it's turned into restaurants and cafes. Og på venstre side ser I her den gamle færgeterminal fra 1942, og der plejede færgerne fra Sverige at lægge til. Men efter vi fik Øresundsbroen i 2002, er bygningen nu blevet brugt til restauranter og caféer i stedet for. You will get a peek to your left side of Nyhavn. And Nyhavn in the old days was a very busy harbor with boats coming from all over the world, loading and unloading their goods on the kayaks. Back then the place was notorious for the drunken sailors and the naughty travelers that offered cheap beer, traveling brewers and easygoing women. The area though had a structural change during the 1970s, and what used to be called the dirty north side of Copenhagen is now one of the most posh areas. Even our former Prime Minister has his residence here. Nyhavn var i gamle dage en travl havn, hvor der kom både ind fra hele verden og lastede og lossede deres varer på kajerne. Dengang var området kendt for sine piger og de mange sømandsknejper, som tiltrak sømænd, som drak masser af øl og ikke var pleje for slagsmål. I 1970'erne ændrede området dog karakter, og det der engang var den beskidte nordside er i dag en af byens mest mondane kvarterer. Og selv Lars Løkke Rasmussen har haft sin bolig her i byen. Han har den i dag.
Duży, że powiedział kiedyś, że tam na wprost jest taki duży. Wprost stoi taki duży.
And straight ahead of you, you will see the objazd. It opened in January 2005 and was built after drawings and Danish architect Hans Larsen. The objazd gives to Copenhagen a Miller Foundation, and it has 14 levels, of which 5 is situated underground. And the largest auditorium has room for more than 150 audience. The roof is one of the most characteristic things of the building, and it gave it the nickname the gasoline station. Her på jeres venstre side ser I en operaen, som åbnede i 2005 og blev opført efter tegning af Hans Larsens tegnestue. Operaen er en gave til København og den har 14 etager, hvor A5 ligger under jorden, og i de to sale er der plads til henholdsvis 1.500 og 200 tilskuere. Operaen er meget karakteristisk med deres lange udkænd, som har et samlet areal på 3 fodboldbaner. And we are now entering the area of Holmen, which consists of a number of artificial islands built in the late 17th century. Holmen has been the naval base of Copenhagen for a period more than 300 years, but in 1992 the fleet was finally moved to new naval bases in other cities in Denmark, and this area was open to the public. Today, Holmen is the address for some creative institution as well as some of the city's most expensive. Og vi sejler nu ind på Holmen, som består af en række kunstige øer, bygget i slutningen af 1600-tallet. Holmen har været Københavns flådestation gennem mere end 300 år, men i 1992 området her blev åbnet op for offentligheden. Holmen huser i dag en række kreative uddannelsesinstitutioner samt nogle af byens dyreste lejligheder.
Lubią na wodzie mieszkać. A tutaj z tego bloku, co to widać, mają prywatne motorówki. O, jakie ładne motorówki z tych bloków tutaj apartamentów. Tacy mają motorówki. No i to nowa dzielnica Kopenhagi nad samym kanałem. Bogaci ludzie tu mieszkają. Tu mają też motorówki. To każdy zamiast samochodu na motorówkę. I po tych kanałach wolno mówić. I na tych motorówkach. A domy są piękne.
which appears here on your left side, it's the old torpedo hangar from 1952, and it was converted into an apartment building in 2003 by the Danish studio Barken. The concrete columns, the